Alcaraz could become the first man to do this at the U.S. Open. Carlos Alcaraz will have a chance Sunday to become the first man in the Open era to win the U.S. Open without losing a set. The Spaniard has not dropped a set through 6 matches in New York and has lost just 58 games in 18 sets, for an average of just more than 3 games per set. He has only needed 2 tie breaks. For me, it's great. It's something that I'm working on, just the consistency in the matches, in the tournaments, in the year in general. Alcaraz said, just not having ups and downs in a match, just the level that I start the match with. Just wanted to keep that level really high during the whole match. So I'm thinking I'm doing that in this tournament, which I'm really proud about. Yeah, let's see. But probably I'm just getting mature. I was getting to know myself much better, what I need on, off the court. The things that I'm doing off the court, I think I'm doing really, really well, which helps a lot when I play my best tennis. I think it's getting better. Shortly after a 6-4, 7-6, 6-2 loss to Carlos Alcaraz in the U.S. Open semifinals, Novak Djokovic admitted to reporters that would be a challenge for him to defeat Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner in majors going forward. Djokovic, who has been in search of his record-breaking 25th Grand Slam title since the start of the 2024 season, fell in 3 majors this season to Sinner and Alcaraz, currently the top 2 players in the world. Djokovic defeated Alcaraz in the quarterfinals of the year-opening Australian Open, but was forced to retire after the first set of his semi-final match against Alexander Zverev because of a leg injury. Since then, Djokovic has lost in straight sets in the semi-finals to Sinner at the French Open in Wimbledon and Alcaraz on Friday at Arthur Ashe Stadium. I can do only as much as I can do, a dejected Djokovic said during his news conference. Yeah, it will be very difficult for me in the future to overcome the hurdle of Sinner, Alcaraz, in the best of 5 in the Grand Slams. I think I have a better chance best of 3, but best of 5, it's tough. Since Djokovic, 38, won his last Slam title, the 2023 U.S. Open, Sinner, 24, and Alcaraz, 22, have combined to win the past 7 titles. The duo has looked to be on a collision course with the U.S. Open final throughout the tournament, and will meet with a trophy on the line for the 3rd consecutive Slam after Sinner defeated Felix Auger-Aliassime in the day's 2nd semifinal clash. Djokovic failed to reach a major final for the first time since 2017. The Serbian superstar said he was still happy with his level of tennis. He had largely cruised into the semifinals in New York, but recognized the gap in his fitness and endurance compared with his younger rivals. They're just too good, playing on a really high level, Djokovic said. Unfortunately, I ran out of gas after the 2nd set against Alcaraz. I think I had enough energy to battle him and to keep up with his rhythm for 2 sets. After that, I was gassed out and he kept going. That's kind of what I felt this year also with Jannik. Yeah, best of 5 makes it very, very difficult for me to play them, particularly if it's like the end stages of Grand Slam. Djokovic has hinted that he's nearing the end of his legendary career, saying his loss to Sinner in the French Open semifinals could have been the last match ever I played here. But he has since indicated he plans to play the next season on tour. At Wimbledon, after another semifinal loss, he said he planned to come back at least one more time to play. On Friday, Djokovic echoed that sentiment and said he wanted to play a full Grand Slam season next year. Though he prioritized the majors this year and skipped many of the other tournaments throughout the season, he said he would reconsider that strategy in 2026, as he believes he can be more competitive with his teammates. I do fancy my chances a bit more in best of 3, I guess, 1-week tournaments or the Masters tournament, where you have almost 2 weeks with quite a few days between matches, he said. So, that could serve me better than matchups against him. Djokovic, who is ranked number 7, is expected to rise to number 4 in next week's rankings. He sits in 3rd place, behind Sinner and Alcaraz, in the race to the year-end tour finals. But Djokovic said he was unsure about the rest of his schedule this season. He's planning to play a 250-level tournament in Athens, formerly held in Belgrade, in early November, but otherwise hasn't committed to another ATP event. Djokovic's brother George had been the tournament director for the event when it was played in Belgrade since 2021, and is believed about the next steps for 2025 and beyond. He added that he was still enjoying playing and was grateful for the continued fan support. The fans were firmly behind him for most of Friday's match against Alcaraz, chanting "Novak, Novak" throughout and rising to their feet after long rounds. "I still enjoy the thrill of competition," Djokovic said. "Today I received amazing support again on the court from the crowd. Very thankful for that. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Yeah, that's one of the biggest reasons why people are going. The love that I've been getting around the world has been amazing the last couple of years."